get crafty, get catching.
Okay, so today we're going to show you how to make a boilie paste, which is the basics of all hook baits and boilie making. We're going to be using base mix, some liquid and some eggs. It's going to be that simple. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a 1 egg mix. It's really simple. Take your egg, obviously, crack it in a bowl. True dealer Smith style. Put that to one side. Take your liquid, and if you look on the side of the bottle, it usually gives you a recommended dosage. But with this particular one, it's a kind of liquid food. So it's got everything in it. It's got the flavours, it's got a food additive in it, everything. And all you do, literally, it says on the side of the bottle, 15 ml per 500 grams. So we're not going to use 500 grams today. So you just use your noddle. It's not rocket science. You just put in just a little tiny bit. I'm going to use about 3 to 5 ml for a 1 egg mix. That's perfect. And that goes into the liquid, into the egg, as you can see. Okay. You put that to one side. And then all you do is you take your base mix and you slowly add just small amounts, just to start off with. So you can see it's just sitting on the surface. And at the beginning you'll end up with a bit of a slop. Just a bit of a mess, if you like. And the key here is not to add too much powder, because you end up with a real dry, messy mix that you can't do anything with. But just keep adding a little bit of powder. As you can see, it's almost forming a paste now. So you keep adding your powder, a little bit more, a little bit at a time. And at some point you'll notice that it's time to get your fingers in, get a bit messy, make it fun, 'cause that's what it's all about. You'll notice that you'll end up sort of like little lumps and stuff in there. What you do is get your hand in there and start kneading it together. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a nice pliable paste now. It's not sticking to my hands. Take the bowl away, and now you can break bits off. You can use it from there if you like. You can use it exactly how it is, or you can roll them into nice round little balls. And we're just going to show you how to boil those and put a nice skin on them. What I like to do sometimes, I like to make odd shapes, and one of my favourites is a triangle. When you fish these, if you fish them on a slope or anywhere that's got a slope to it, they'll sit up, you know, like having a boilie will tend to roll away, which is quite good. So I always like to make them. It's so simple to make, so quick. You can do your standard boilie shapes, which are literally pinched off, rolled round in the palm of your hand. They don't have to be perfectly round, because don't forget these are hook baits, so you're not going to be putting hundreds out with a stick. These are going to be just for your own personal little bag. And now we're going to show you how to boil them. Okay, so as you can see, I've rolled some different shapes and different sizes. I'm just going to pop them in there to boil them for around about a minute. The longer you boil them, the harder they become. The less you boil them, obviously the softer. What I like to do sometimes as well is I like to boil them but just really quickly, and what happens is it leaves a paste in the inside, so it just skins the outside but it leaves a paste on the inside, so it lasts for a long time, but it allows the inside to leak out a lot more. Anyway, so we'll leave those to boil. Okay, so these have been boiling for a minute. Telltale signs, as you can see, they've risen to the top of the water. Lets you know that they're ready. We're going to place them from there onto an air dry tray, which isn't 100% necessary. If you've got an old towel laying around, put them on there. Just keep them, you know, get them dry. Keep an eye on them as well. They'll start to change colour just where they're drying out. And once they start to change colour, give them a roll around a bit, trying to get them to flip onto the other side. Okay, so as you can see, the baits have been air drying for a little bit now. At this point, if you've made these on the bank, which is really easy to do again, you can use them straight away. There's no reason why you can't use them straight away. They're tough enough, they've got a skin on there, which are great. Alternatively, you can air dry them for a few days, let them go rock hard. In fact, the longer you leave them on there air drying, they'll just become self-preserved, if you like. And also, once they're air dried now, you can actually put them in a freezer. Put them in a freezer and use them 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks down the line. Entirely up to you. So that is a very simple way of how to make a few hook baits in a short space of time. So I've got some paste here, and all I'm going to do is make myself some hook baits. It's really easy to do. You literally just roll the paste out into sausages. As you can see, I've done a couple already. It takes no time at all. Really simple to do. You want to try and get the sausages relatively the same sort of size, if you can, and that will just help with the boiling process. Grab yourself a sharp knife, and it's just literally a matter of chopping them up. So with my paste, I've just chopped it up. I'm going to put them on the boil for around about a minute. Job done. A nice, different, alternative hook bait to go and catch you a big fish. Okay, it's important as well, just a little quick one, just to say that once you've done your paste, keep it wrapped up in a bag, something polythene, just to keep it moist and pliable. Just want to show you how to wrap your hook baits really in your paste. Once you've done your paste, you can wrap your hook baits like that. That will stick onto them hook baits as well, so it will hold on there for a big cast if you have to, and that will slowly break down over time and give you a really nice cloud of attraction and centre of attraction. Just something a bit different, you know.
Get crafty, get catching.